Breaking news: Portharcourt Refinery begins operations. Now, wow, this is a serious one. So why couldn't Obasanjo, Goodluck Jonathan, and Buhari start this plant from beginning? What is it that has happened differently now for a refinery to start an operation? Has the refinery actually started an operation, or they are just using propaganda to put in our eyes so that they can begin to receive kudos? Until we see steady stream, let the refinery receive crude and then get us finished product into the public before we know what these people are saying. That is the truth, because this APC is full of propaganda. I'm telling you, the more you look, the less you see. The more you think you have not heard it all, you begin to hear more. So for them to tell us that the Portharcourt refinery is back online, I will accept it 50-50 until I see product out, until I see the refinery run for a full month without any issue and product is out. Then I know the refinery is back online. But just doing a test run without even crude flowing into it, just owning the power plant, and then the system start warming. Let's be sure. The federal government on Thursday confirmed the commencement of operations at the Portharcourt Refining and Petrochemical Company Limited (PHRC). The question is it the old refinery or the two refineries? Because we have, or the new refinery, because we have two refineries in Portharcourt. Now, it announced that the facility commenced operation on the December 20th, 2023, as the first phase of work at the plant had been completed, adding that refined product, petroleum product, would start flowing from the refinery after the Christmas break. So the government had earlier in the year repeatedly stated that the Portharcourt refinery would begin operations before the end of 2023. So when you say the product will start flowing out of the refinery after the Christmas break, is it by January or is it by end of December? Because the Christmas break starts this week and till after Christmas. Okay, or are you including New Year into it? Well, it's a very good news if it is true, but I'm struggling to believe this because I fear this APC government. Okay, the Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, Senator Henneken Lokpobri, who led members of the refinery steering committee to inspect the facility, congratulated the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation Limited and Nigerians in general for the feat. The meeting today coincides with the commencement of operations at the Portharcourt refinery, Lokpobri stated at the refinery. He added this is to announce to Nigerians that in fulfillment of our pledge to complete phase 1 of the Portharcourt refinery by the end of 2023 and the subsequent streaming of phase 2 in 2024, we happily announce the mechanical completion of flare startup on December 2020. So it's flare now. They started the flare, okay. So actually, without the flare, you can't run the refineries. So they have completed the flare stack revamp now, and so the flare is back on. But I know that flare must be on. Without flare, you can't run refinery. But the question is, there are several other small plant units in the refinery that must also be tested and confirmed fit. Flare, starting up the flare alone is not enough for me to say the refinery is back ready to run, because the flare couldn't be the only reason holding the refinery back over the years, for over 24 years or over 30 years. I struggle to believe that. This heralds the commencement of the production of petroleum products after the Christmas break. We want to thank Nigerians for their patience and trust in the NNPC to deliver on our promise and mandate in the rehabilitation of our refineries. Also, the Group Chief Executive Officer, NNPC Limited, Melekari, said the employees of the company worked day and night for over 9.6 million man hours to get the refinery back on stream. Well, so what we are saying now is that only the flare stack is the reason that refinery has been down for years. Is that what you are trying to tell us? Or there are other jobs inside the plant that have been done? or they have done thorough inspection and now they are test running all components of the plant. Are we sure? Because it's a good news, though. That is what we want to hear, and I will congratulate Nigerians if it is true, but I'm scared if it is true. I'm struggling to believe that these people are telling us the truth yet. Already, it's the same way Nigerians handle projects. Before you know it, they say project is completed. Meanwhile, it's still not even up to 50% completed. So this one now, they say, we want to see the flare stack running. We want to see that in fact, the only way common man can believe that the refinery is back online is when he goes take his tanker there to load product and load real finished product from the refinery and send to the public. That is when we know that the refinery has started working. Again, the refineries, Nigeria has the money to simultaneously do the revamp in the both old and new Portharcourt refineries, Kaduna refineries, and Warri refinery at the same time. It's just different group of people, different group of contractors, different group of operations and maintenance men working at different times, at the same time, all right, simultaneously. So why are we concentrating on only Warri refinery? I mean only Portharcourt refinery? And is it Portharcourt new refinery or the old refinery? We need to know all of this. But my problem is, I hope this is not another propaganda. Because if by January, quite after the new year, we are still not seeing product from that refinery, then Melekari and all these people that are clapping hand should come and tell us exactly what is happening. And that time we'll know whether what they're telling us today is a propaganda or not. I fear this government, I'm telling you the truth. With the way Nigerian politicians have lied to Nigerians over decades, there's nothing they will say that anybody will accept. There's nothing they will say that anybody will accept. We suspect everything they tell us because they are not to be trusted. We suspect everything about them because they are not to be trusted. I tell you the truth. I can't trust this government completely. These people are something else. So now telling us that Portharcourt refinery is back. Well, congratulations to Nigerians, congratulations to NNPC. But again, we will not accept this information hook, line, and sinker until we see the product streaming out of that refinery into the public, until we see the impact on the petroleum product price in the market. Because we expect that this one should help the availability and the reduction of cost of PMS. Okay, I know that before now, Presidency has said that even if refineries come on stream, we're not expecting the price to come down because the price of the product is driven by the price of crude in the international market. What is story that they're telling us? Untechnical people who do not have experience in the downstream processing sector are just talking to us. So let's hope that everything works as they have told us here, that Portharcourt refinery is back on stream.